Happy 420, everybody. We've got a fun one today. I've got as much 2026 as I could get. The only thing I think I didn't get at this point was maybe like Series 1 Fat Packs. But other than that, I think I've got pretty much everything else covered. So we've got a lot of stuff. We'll start off with the big stuff here, I guess, and show it off because it's going to be the last stuff that we open. But got a couple little fat packs there. But the big one is the Series 1 Jumbo Hobby Box. So we've got that with one auto, one relic. We got the 2 silver packs in here. This is the crown jewel, I guess, of this particular break for sure. Is going to be the Series 1 Jumbo Hobby. We've also got a regular Series 1 Hobby Box. One hit, a relic, or an auto with one silver pack. And this one's been good to us. 2026 Heritage. Heritage has not been going great for a lot of people, but for us, we've been doing okay. So I'm really looking forward to this, doing another hobby box of Heritage because it's been fun. It's been a fun one so far. One hit in there. We've got 3 mega boxes. We've got the Heritage mega box with the base red and silver sparkle parallels. Those are the exclusives for that mega box. We've got the Celebration Mega Box with all the cool inserts that come along with those. We've got the mascots. We've got the Game Day Drip, Dugout Peaks, Walk This Way, all kinds of different stuff. No big heads, though. Last year they had big heads, not this year. And a Series 1, also Mega Box. Then we got our blasters. Same thing. I mean, all we have is Series 1 and Heritage, really. That's all we got. No Bowman yet. So 2026 Heritage Blaster. We've got a Series 1 Blaster. We've got a Fanatics exclusive Series 1 Blaster. Which I always love opening those. Those are some of my favorites. And 2 fat packs from Heritage. We got 2 hangers too. They're just not here yet. 1 hanger for Series 1. And an egg. And an egg to finish it off. So lots of stuff, lots of options. I think, hey, this is here. Let's do this first. Here's our list. We didn't have any trades or anything, so no real need for that right now. Just put it off to the side. All right, here we go. Happy 420, everyone. Let's do it. Starting off with the egg. Oh, I left the trash can too far away from me. All right, here we go. We'll get some smoke on this thing right now, too. Green also. I saved the green egg for 420. Like I said, I put a lot of thought into this. Green egg for 420. I do like green eggs and baseball cards. Sam, I am. What's up, Bam? Happy 420, sir. All right, here we go. First one. Here comes the egg. All right, let's just break these up a little bit. All right, we're going to go through a lot of base cards, so I'm not going to focus too much on the base cards. Just in the beginning, we'll kind of get a look at them, but we're going to see a lot of the same stuff, so we're just going to go through them quick. Plus, I mean, it's April, and it's April 20th, and we're looking at Series 1, so we've seen this for a few months already. All right, we got the Astros, Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Young, A's, Acuna, Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Ober, Mayer. Got the league leaders, Vargas, Pavetta, Burgos, Tovar, Canzone, Kafis, Doyle, Carter, Bob Seymour, Alexander, DeGrom, Kyle Karros, Lindor, Freeman, Martinez, Patrick, Marcy, Rogers, Sanchez, Montgomery. That's a nice one, right? People high on Colson Montgomery. Schumann, Fried, Moore, Seattle, Langoliers, Mauricio, Church, Cigano, Castellanos, Ritter, Smith, Sheets, Stevens, Friedel, Duvall, Siegler, and Burke. So no big names in all of that base. But let's see what we got down here. We've got Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert. Got an upside down one. Let's save that for the end. All right, we've got the base holiday variation. Ian Seymour. Zach Neto. We've got a Stars of MLB. Shohei. Junior Caminero. And upside, we got one more down there. One more. It is a Tristan English foil. Rainbow foil. So not much in the egg. That's about how the eggs go. Still something though. It's part of 2026. Basically a hanger. So let's do another hanger. We got two more on the way. So let's do this one now. It's always fun to test the hypothesis that hangers are bangers. So always fun to open these. I know Mantle opened a case of them, I think yesterday or something. Got a Roman Empire name variation. Very cool. All right. Cut them about there. All right, we got the D-backs. Arenado, Estevez, Loperfido, Avila, Harper, Pena. At least we're seeing different names. Caballero. There's the password. Josh Nixon Garcia. Wood, Snell, Contreras, Moniak, Robles, Johnston, Romy Gonzalez, Jonah Heim. There's a rookie. One of the ones we'd be looking for. Sambasayo, Mize, Caminero, Williams, Imanaga, Bednar, Seymour, Fott, Toll, Altuve, Kirsch, Gray, Red Sox, Yoshida, Marsh, Fuentes, Singer, Webb, Adams, Manzardo, Williamson, Garcia, Beavers, Guerrero, Abreu, Barger. There's Jonah Tong. Another nice rookie. There's a Paul Skeens, India, and Ruiz. All right, now for the good stuff. Let's see. We got Devaney, Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester, and here we go. There's something upside down. Bryce Harper, Profiles. We got a couple upside down ones here. Maybe this hanger is a banger. We got a Diamante, Chad Patrick. Another Diamante, Jacob Marcy. There's that Harper. Gunnar Henderson, 35th anniversary. Looks like we got two Stars of MLB. So one of them is going to be a Chrome. Roman Anthony. Titans of the game, Ellie De La Cruz. And they're not. Neither one of them is Chrome. Christian Yelich. Oh my gosh, we got three of them. And Aaron Judge. None being Chrome. Last one, Cesar Prieto. Rainbow foil. Lots of Stars of MLB in the hanger. All right, let's see. Let's switch it up. Let's do the fat packs. Kind of get these little cheap retail ones out of the way first. Switch it up. These do have exclusives. What are they? They are Dark Yellow or Aqua Sparkle. So Dark Yellow and Aqua Sparkle are the... that's a short print. Are the exclusives here. All right. Clayton Kershaw, Arozarena, Albies, Lugo, Webb, Ben Rice, Saccone, Abreu, Mesa, Contreras, Bradish, Otani, Semien, another Otani, Judge and Turner. Let's see. We've got CJ Kayfus. Jason Dominguez. Sometimes you got to check for these flip stocks. Angel Martinez. We got Riley Green as a refractor. And a short print rookie pitchers. Bacchus, Peguero, Alvarez, and Harris. I'm sorry, Ferris, not Harris. Oh, I think I saw a yellow in here. Oh, there's an Aqua Sparkle for sure. All right, let's see what we got. Sheehan, Wynn, Kwan, Judge, Stewart, Moncada, Tovar, Stott, Chapman, Hoskins, Javier, Laureano, Rooker, Green, Reynolds, Rengifo, Brenton Doyle. Now we got some inserts. We got Ready in Action. Ooh, check that out. That's pretty cool. Mike Schmidt. For Ski. Ooh, got something upside down. Joe Ryan is the Aqua Sparkle. And upside down in a fat pack, we've got Yuri Perez. So we got both of the exclusives in that pack. First one, not so much. Second one, Yuri Perez and Joe Ryan. All right. What next? Let's, you know what? I totally forgot too. We've got a super box and a flagship box. These obviously are not going to fit with all those other boxes up here, so we got these two also. Let's do those. Let's do this one straight from Barnes & Noble yesterday. First time I've been able to buy a Series 1 super box. Just so happened to be yesterday, so perfect timing. It wasn't listed on all the boxes that we're going to open, but I found it and just threw it in. All right, come on, get that out of here. Get that out of here. I gotta tell you, it is a pain in the ass opening these up in a relatively confined space that I have here. Oh, there we go. Jesus. All right, Series 1 packs. We've got the exclusive pack. We've got, oh, a little pop in here. I didn't know about that. All right. And let's see. We've got a companion card and an oversized card. The companion card, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the oversized card, the Mets, Francisco Lindor. All right, move that oversized one. And this, I'm not going to open it. It's definitely a Padre. And I believe it's Tatis. It looks like Tatis to me. I'm sure if you shine a light on it, you could probably see through this little plastic. But I'm going to leave that in there for you. For whoever had the Padres, which was Andrew. So you get that little mini pop as well. All right, there's our Series 1. Let's just open up the flagship one at the same time. Get them both of these big boxes out of the way. Oh man, why am I doing that? I have a trash can right next to me, but for some reason I'm throwing it on the ground. I'm throwing all my trash on the ground. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I don't make smart decisions. All right. Get that 0 back up there. Can't lose that. There we go. All right. Flagship now. Series 1 packs. Exclusive packs. And oversized and companion card. Alright, where is our companion? Where are you at? Well, maybe we don't have a companion card in here. Certainly doesn't look like it. Fernando Tatis, there's our oversized. I guess no companion card in the flagship. Not bad though. The oversized boxes doing good for the Padres with an oversized card and a little pop. Nice. Yeah, the Costco boxes are fun. All right, let's see. I know I bumped the camera. I got to straighten it out here. All right, so we'll save these ones. I think the flagship is a really good box. In fact, I bought more yesterday too. I'm kind of building up a little bit of a stock. But you can see the difference in the size of the amount of packs. 2 extra packs from the flagship box versus the super box. And only 1 bonus pack from the super box, but 3 from the flagship box. So flagship to me is if you can get your hands on it, give it a shot because it's fun. I pulled a really nice Bobby Witt Jr. Not for myself, but for somebody. It was really cool from the flagship box not too long ago. Get over here, get some smoke on these ones. All right, these ones are ready. Here we go. Let's do it. Yelich, Seymour, Fott, Clemens, Rushing, Altuve, Kirsch, Gray, Raleigh, Melton, Perez, Isaac Collins, the Diamondbacks, and the only other hit is the Yelich. Titans of the game, Ellie. We got some ERA leaders, Rafaela, McGill, Red Sox. Gonna go through these quick now. Like I said, we've seen a lot of it. You know what? One of the other profiles, I forget who it was. It might have been green now that I'm thinking about it. I thought that's how they looked. But let me double check here. We had a profiles. There it is. Bryce Harper. Are you numbered on the back? No? It does look green, but no number on it. So I'm not sure if that is, I don't know, an unnumbered parallel or what. But something that I did notice, just it was green on the side. All right, Shaw, Nationals. All right, upside down we have Wilson Contreras, rainbow foil, and a Roman Anthony, Stars of MLB. Ooh, 35th anniversary. Junior Caminero, Williams, Bednar, Toll, Louder, Wins Leaders, Jose Ramirez, and Pete Alonso. Remember back when he was on the Mets? And Aaron Judge. Julio. Gonzalez, Heim. There's a Basayo again. Mize, Devers, Freeland, Kyle Teal. Hopping to it, it takes two. Moreno, Larnock, and the Julio Titans of the game. Mizorowski on the back. Moniak, Robles, Lowe, Messick, Mauricio. Oh, there's a Jack. I'm sure Neff has about 800 of those, but another one doesn't hurt. Jacob Mizorowski. Shohei Ohtani. Big ticket player. And Will Vest is a hollow foil. Average leaders, Spencer Strider. There's Bobby. We got a gold out of 2026. So we got our first numbered card. That's a good thing. Chase Burns, Joey Bart, and Brian Abreu. Out of 2026. Let's check the number. 1432. 1432 out of 2026. There we go. Astros. First little hit. But I think the Costco box, come on, you gotta do us better than that. Come on, Costco box. Stevens, Friedel, Siegler, Jonah Tong, Skeens, Christian Campbell, RBI leaders. Got a couple things here, perhaps. Bobby Witt is the Stars of MLB. 35th anniversary is Matt Chapman. And upside down, we have Tristan Peters, hollow foil. I thought the hollow foils were hobby exclusive, I thought. Nick Castellanos, Ritter, Smith, Sheets, Jacob Mizorowski. Fun to say. McMahon, A's, Beavers, Guerrero, Abreu, Blue Jays, Shanwell, Juan Duran, and Paul Skeens, Titans of the game. Ooh, nice color. I gotta say, as much as I hate the Stars of MLB cards, they do keep improving year after year, it seems like, but I still can't stand them. Pepiot, Church, Sagano, Garcia, Henderson, Teoscar, Michael McGreevy, and, oh, we got two here. Julio, and, hey, Julio. All Tops team, back-to-back J-Rod. Ah, the sand glitter. I think that's what I was thinking about, was the sand glitter. CJ Abrams, Pearson Ole, PCA, McKinstry, Warming Bernabel. He's got a pretty big name. Jacob Melton, Naylor, Wu, Snell, Contreras, KC Royals, and Mookie Betts. All right, come on. Let's see this be a fat pack. Do something nice. Devin Williams, Dodgers, Waka, Manzardo, Warren, Caballero. There's the password. Kyle Schwarber, and Roman Anthony, Titans of the game. All right, that was all of the base packs from Flagship. So the Flagship box did give us at least a numbered card. Let's try out the Super Box. It feels like these are maybe a little bit thicker. Maybe a little bit extra cards in here. Red Sox, Yoshida, Marsh, Barger. There's Jonah Tong. Patrick, Marcy, Wells, Brady House, Jacob Wilson. Roman Anthony, 35th anniversary. Oh, come on. Let's see some ink on one of those. And Jack, stars of MLB. Get them all. Get them while you can. This is an excellent break to do something like that. If you're really trying to put together like, the insert sets and everything like that, because it's a lot. It's a lot of packs. So odds are good that you're going to hit at least some of it, the inserts. Singer, Webb, Skeens, Colson Montgomery, Schumann, Alvarez. There's a Roman Anthony right there. Baseball BFFs for the Cubbies. And Gunnar Henderson, Titans of the game. Back there. All right, we got Miz. We got the A's, Bayo, Cruz, Chandler Simpson, future star, Moreno, Larnach, Giolito, Mets, another Met, Juan Soto, and Gunnar Henderson, stars of MLB. The color matches are nice on those. I gotta admit it. Still don't like them. All right, Bailey, Bacchus, Ginn, McMahon, Frazier. There's a Nick Kurtz. Langoliers, Mauricio, Jack. Stock up on them. And Vlad Jr. is the Titans of the game. Bryce Harper. I was just thinking earlier, man, Bryce Harper is one of the people I have not pulled his autograph and I want to. He's one of the big ones that I still got to pull sometime. Holiday, Freed, Nita. Oh, what is this out of 99? Vintage stock, Cole Young out of a super box. Check that out. I've been wanting to pull a vintage stock, and there it is. Cole Young, vintage stock. Very cool looking card for Griffey Cards fan. Love it. 54 of 99. When I saw the back, I thought that's what it was. Very cool. 54 of 99. Vintage stock Cole Young. Profiles Mookie. And there's the Bryce Harper. Very cool. Love the vintage stocks. Yeah, those are really cool. Griffey got a good one. Narvaez, Strom, Kemp, Sosa, English, Password, Acosta, Batista, Turner, and a Shohei. 4 more packs. All right, not bad. It took the super box and the flagship box to get our first numbered cards. Soler, Aubert, Mayer, RBI leaders, Shohei, Bryce, Mike Trout, Aranda, Clemente. Very cool. Roberto Clemente, 35th anniversary. And Titans of the game, James Wood. Acuna, Rock, Arenado, Estevez, Trammell, Mason Barnett. Upside down, we got a couple things. Vlad Jr. and Brian Hayes. Just a rainbow silver foil. Mason Barnett. Yeah, those boxes are good. They're fun. Mookie on the front, Mookie on the back. Young, A's, Bryce Matthews, Palencia, Bogarts, Collins, Cubbies. We got a J-Rod. And, oh, here we go. Aaron Judge, all tops team. Good looking cards. And there's the Mookie, Titans of the game. All right, last base pack. Then we'll get into our bonus packs for the 2 big boxes. Bradley, Astros, Bobby, Colton, Jesus, Matt Olson, Kyle Stowers, and one more. We got one more little hit in here. Yordan Alvarez and a Ronald Acuna Jr. holo foil. Very cool. Very nice. All right. The millionth one. What a name. Love that. The millionth one. What's up? All right, let's get these base cards out of the way. I think before we do the hobby boxes, that's when we'll do our giveaway. So we'll do the blasters. Those will go pretty quick. Maybe we'll just do the blasters, then we'll do the mega boxes, and then the hobby boxes last. So yeah, maybe after the blasters, that's when we'll do our giveaway. All right, let's see. Speaking of, all right, we'll get that one ready next. All right, get the smoke going on them. Let's get these packs out too, ready to go. I think I've only opened one of these Heritage Blasters. It wasn't great, but we'll see how we do. I'm just trying to be efficient with my smoking. Try to get this smoke on both these packs. Trying to be efficient over here. All right. Let's do it. All right, bonus packs, then blaster. Let's do the super box first. So only 5 silver pattern foil board cards in here. Only 5 cards. They look kind of like Diamante cards, but not really. Gunnar Henderson. No color. I'm not seeing any color or anything. That's the first one. Teoscar Hernandez. Very cool. We got the Rangers. Sideways for some reason. Everybody knows that's the way you orient it. TJ Friedel and Camilo Doval. So those are our 5 from the super box. Now we've got 15 flagship collection cards. 15. Ooh, boy. All right, Matt Olson on top. And usually these are a little bit thicker. These ones, they don't feel quite as thick as maybe they were in years past. Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve. We've got, oh, a bulk order. J-Rod. And a refractor. Roman Anthony. Bingo. Happy holidays indeed. There you go, Kyle. Roman Anthony. And it is a refractor. I was wondering if it's a foil, but it was a refractor just like it was a chrome, and it is. Very cool. Flagship chrome refractor, Roman Anthony. That'll do. And a bulk order. Pretty cool. Bulk order is funny. Yeah, I saw him in other years. They looked a little bit better. This year is a little bit funny with the, especially given the way that the Topps website works. I don't think that they should be making references to the internet and such. All right, Kyle Tucker hits a little too close to home. Christian Campbell, Alex Bregman. Wow, lots of Red Sox. Cade Horton, and our last one, Bobby Witt Jr. refractor. Very nice. Oh man, I can't believe I'm going to do it, but I'm going to put Bobby behind Roman. That's a tough thing to do, to put Bobby in the back. All right, we got the password on the Pirates this time. Chase Burns. Andrew McCutchen. Looks like another bulk order. Jack Caglione. God, I cannot say his name. And our last one, last refractor, Cal Raleigh. Wow, those Costco boxes are fun. Maybe I gotta go back tomorrow. Go get some more. Very cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice Cal Raleigh even. All right, here we go. We got the Heritage Blaster coming up next. Lots of Heritage, lots of Series 1. Let's mix it up a little bit. All right, Austin Riley, Perez, Scott, Basayo, Bradish, Otani, Harry Ford, and a chrome Sam Basayo. Not looking very well centered, though, I gotta say, on the chrome. All right, let's see. What are the exclusives in here? The Silver Sparkle, I believe. What else we got here? Okay, that one's an SP. All right, we got batting leaders: Yamamoto, Wu, Harris, Acuna, Jensen, Chapman, and these quad rookie cards are short prints in parentheses. They're not really short print; they're kind of shorter. But this bottom left corner, not great. But those are short prints, technically. All right, we got a dark green. That's a good looking one. CJ Kafis, Isbel, Adames, Marte, Burns, Pena, Mason Miller, and the dark green, Nathan Eovaldi. Pretty cool. Like that color. Oh, here's a pink sparkle. Can't miss that one. J-Dom. Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Trout, Lawler, Hader, Darvish, and NL Championship, Shohei. I'm just remembering, I have the Dodgers too. The reason why I chose the Dodgers is because my son's Little League team, I asked them all what are their favorite team, what's their favorite team, so I could get them kind of like a little baseball card pack at the end of the season that I can kind of build for them with their favorite team. Without fail, every single one of them said the Dodgers. So I've got a lot of Dodgers cards I need to collect. So that's why I took the Dodgers in this one, because I know I'm going to get a lot of base cards, and that's exactly what I need. So I got the Dodgers in this one. I'm happy about that pink one. Angel Martinez, Chris Bryant, Caballero, Moore, Meadows, Sanchez, Ready in Action, Mike Schmidt. Second one of those we got. And Matt Shaw, refractor. Muncie, Smith, Machado, Moncada, Tovar, Stott, Caleb Durbin, and our record breaker, Pete Alonso. All right, 2 more. Clean this little thing up. Got another dark green. Luis Gil, Strider, Perez, Jung Hoo Lee, Aroldis Chapman, Hoskins, Diaz, and Curtis Mead is the dark green. All right, there's another pink sparkle. PCA, Westberg, Smith, Naylor, Shaw, Mizorowski, DeGrom, and for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Pink sparkle. All right. There we go. All right, we'll do our 2 blasters, then our giveaway. Let's see. Let's do the regular one first with the holiday parallels. Now you got the spring training cards, holo foils. Yeah, holo foils definitely here for retail, so yeah, it was definitely the sand glitter that I was thinking of earlier. All right, let's hit this little blaster with some smoke. Actually, might as well open up this one too. Efficiency and all. All right, there's the Fanatics. Get it over there. So you can see the difference here too. Again, about 2 packs extra in the Fanatics box. $5 more. But for 2 extra packs and the exclusives and stuff that are, you know, you're chasing after in the Fanatics exclusive boxes, that $5 is well worth it to me. I'm a big fan of the Fanatics blasters. All right, here we go. Let's get some smoke. Yeah, I've opened up a lot of these blasters, and I find, at least in my experience, is that you'll find like the case hit kind of stuff, like HFAs especially. You hit a lot of HFAs out of these blasters, stuff like that. I've hit a couple autos. Geez, what else? I don't know. Good stuff though. Good stuff. Good numbered cards. I think that they're, for the $5, it's way exceeds that in value. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do the regular blaster first. We got these ones, just keep them back there. Here we go. J-Rod, Titans of the game. Style and Smiles, Cowser. Jacob Wilson, put him over there. Alvarez, Roman Anthony, definitely goes over there. RBI leaders, Narvaez, Jack Caglione, 35th anniversary, and the J-Rod Titans of the game. All right, Aaron Judge there. Luzardo, Bryce Matthews. Golden Mirrors also. I'll see a lot in the Fanatics Blasters. Palencia, Duran, Campbell, Nito, Kemp. Upside down, we have the Spring Training, Sawyer Gipson Long. We've got a silver foil, Blaze Alexander, and Aaron Judge. Oh, Kyle, that would be awesome. That's like such a cool in-person auto to get too from two of those two guys. Bogarts, Rock, Butler, Beatty, Sosa, big ticket player Ronald Acuna, and Christian Yelich. Fraley, Ramos, Otani, Cruz, Dodgers duo, Strider, Myers, Williams. Upside down, we've got Mike Trout, Spring Training, and Ellie, Titans of the game. Mike Trout having a heck of a start to his season. Good for him. Roman Anthony, Javi Baez, Rasmussen, Wheeler, Schlittler, Benintendi, Giolito, Olsen, Gilbert, Freeland, Albert Pujols, 35th anniversary, and a Roman Anthony Stars of MLB. Roman Anthony again. English, Carroll, Muncy, Seymour, Stowers, Devers, Bubich. Let's flip these around. Roman Anthony, Dominic Canzone, Hollow Foil, and a Spring Training Mason Barnett. And a Bubich. All right, Fanatics exclusive blasters. Here we go. Let's see some good stuff. I'm going to call a Golden Mirror. Kyle Bacchus, Ginn, Weisenhunt, Freeman, Wheeler, Schlittler, Acuna. We've got the greatest hits, Ceddanne Rafaela. Raffy Devers, and a Topps logo foil, Logan Gilbert. All right, Jack Caglione in the back, McMahon, Mizurowski, the A's, Beavers, Guerrero, Abreu, Benintendi, Adele, also having a heck of a good season so far. Andrew Vaughn, Jack, Gavin Williams is the Topps logo foil, and we got some league leaders, rainbow foil, silver foil, call it what you will. Not quite a refractor is what it is. Not quite. All right. Brian Bayo, Cruz, Bradley, Jonah, Tong, Darvish, Seymour, Mike Yaz, Mookie Betts. Under Mookie, we've got Gunnar and Lazaro Estrada, logo foil, and Mook. Donovan, Astros, Witt, Skeens, Ruiz, McLean, Adames, Merrill. We got Tommy Edman. Upside down, we've got a logo foil, Stephen Kolek, and Bryce Harper. Edman. All right, Mookie on top. Young, Devaney, Holiday, Priester, Garcia, Goodman, Cortez, Lively. We've got Caroline Marks, who I believe is a surfer based on the fact that there's a surfboard back there. For the Angels, first pitch. Titans of the Game, Vlad Jr. and Lenine Sosa, logo foil. Caroline Marks. A's, Acuna, Brown, Frazier. There's a Kurtz. We'll take that into the sleeving pile. Miller, Morales, Rayleigh, Jackson. Got a Philly down there. Gunnar Henderson and Otto Kemp. Logo foil. 2 packs to go. Alejandro Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Peterson, Simpson, Freeland, Contreras, Beck, Young, Altuve, 35th anniversary, Yordan Alvarez, and Matt Strom. A couple Phillies getting the logo foils. All right, come on now. Last pack. It can't all be winners, but let's see if we can find something. Still, I'm probably close to 100 blasters I've opened. Still no no redemption yet. Aubert, Meyer, Style and Smiles, Kowser, Luzardo, McLean, Harris, Casey. All right, we got a couple upside down here. Maybe we got a chance here for something good. Under Mookie, we have Carlos Narvaez. That is the Topps logo foil. We've got a hollow foil, Yusei Kikuchi. And last one, oh, this is not. Check it out. We did get a hit. You know what this is? I can tell you right now. Bryce Matthews is going to be numbered out of 30. Can you see the texture on that? This is a canvas card, numbered out of 50, my bad. 24 out of 50, Bryce Matthews canvas. Very nice. 24 out of 50, Bryce Matthews canvas. There we go. Literally the last card saved us. Check that out. That made the box right there. Bryce Matthews canvas. 24 out of 50. Very nice for a very good rookie too. That's the second one I've hit in the past couple weeks. Very cool. I like those canvas cards a lot. So not bad so far. Just with retail, we've got some chrome cards from the flagship, the vintage stock, the canvas, pink sparkle. We've got the gold out of 2026. So not bad. Not bad for some retail. We still got more. All right, let's. I'm just moving this stuff out of the way because it's giveaway time. So if you guys are not familiar, what we're gonna do is take a vote. You tell me what number you're voting for. 4, 2, or 0. 420. You take your choice. 4, 2, or 0. You choose whatever we pull out of those envelopes. You guys are gonna get to keep. So we'll leave those there for now. All right, we got 220. Got a 4. All right, this is what we're playing for, okay? This is what we're going for. Redemption number 1 is a 2025, a 2020, yeah, 20, what year is it? 2025 Topps Chrome Blaster. That's number 1. Numero uno. Number 2 is the one-hit auto Pulse Meridian Baseball. I've not opened this specific box yet, but I've opened boxes like this. We got a Nick Kurtz auto out of one. We've got Christian Campbell here on the cover. Paul Skeens, Roman Anthony, Miguel Cabrera. Lots and lots of names. Mizurowski, I think, is in here. Lots of good stuff that we can pull out of there. And all cards are numbered to 25 or less in that box. And number 3, 2025 Series 1 Blaster. So those are what we're playing for. 1, 2, and 3. Those are our 3 redemptions. So you guys choose. Let's see. We got a couple 4s, a couple 2s, 1 0. We need more people to say numbers is what we need. We need to break these ties. We need to have a clear winner. Frank's got the right idea. All right, 4, 2, or 0. Which one do you guys want to see? There's another 2. All right, I think it's going to be 2. That last 2 is going to do it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got in envelope number 2. We've got what redemption? We have redemption. That's something on there. Redemption number 2. So we're getting an autograph. Very cool. But in addition to that, we've also got a $5, a $5 bill. Put that back in there for now. But it being 420. Okay, let's get our other 2 boxes out of here. We can't open all these boxes, but we can open the other envelopes. And we might as well just take this money out of here. Now let's give all this money away for 420. Let's do it. We got the 0. The 4, what was in there? It was the 20. All right, let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. Give away some monies. Let's do it in reverse order, the same way that I kind of pulled them out. We'll do the 5s. We'll go 5, 5, 5, and then last will be the 20. And then we'll open up our box. All right, let's get a little Post-it to write on because that's important to keep track of everything. All right. All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's get it up. Do. All right, let's open. Oh, come on. There it is. All right, here we go. 2026 so far. Let's get this full screen. There's all our names. 30 names for 30 spots. Here we go. For a $5 bill. That pen's not working. All right, $5. Is it reading gets me off? Is it going to be toaster? It's close. Reading gets me off. All right, I'm just going to put reading because that's a lot to write on a small post-it. Well, there we go. Reading gets me off for a $5. That's one. Remove that name. For another $5, we got 2 more. Then we'll do the 20. Slowing down, slowing down. Is it mantle or toaster again? I think it's going to be mantle. There it is. Next one. $5 for mantle. Matt Straub, who's it going to be? It's on the line. It is Matt. Holding off all the way to the end. Bam. All right, put the tablet down on our last one. $20. Here we go, last one. For a 20. Gary Wesby. Who's it going to be? Gary Wesby. Gary, welcome back to the breaks. Haven't seen you in about, I don't know, month and a half or so. What a way to get welcomed back. Have a freshly used $20 bill. There you go, buddy. Right on. Happy 420, everybody. Happy 420. I love it. It's fun. All right, let's get this off because I reuse things. All right, here we go. Let's find an auto. At least we're guaranteed more than just what's in the jumbo. Now we get at least 2 autographs. All right, here we go. Let's see. How does this open up? Is it magnetic? Yes. Do we have a little cover? We don't. Luckily, I've got a little something here. All right, there we go. All right, single card numbered to 25 or less. What do we got here? Prime Meridian Do we have a team? Do we have something? It appears to be a hitter. There's a bat. Prime Meridian. It is David Wright. Wow. David Wright for the Mets. Is that? It's got to be, right? Mundane Trainer Jeff. We got you another David Wright auto. How cool is that? 7 of 12. Wow, that's pretty dang cool. Oh man, I think these Pulse boxes are a lot of fun. They may not have as much value as Topps, but they're fun to open. David Wright, 7 of 12, Prime Meridian. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, they really do, don't they? Mets fans do need some joy. Poor guys, poor Vintage Shim and Jeff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mets. Oh man, not doing great. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I know it. I know that you don't have that many, so very cool. And it's low numbered, and it's still got his little number 5 inscription in there too. You can barely see it. It's tiny, but there is a number 5 inscription there too with his number. Pretty cool. All right, let's do, I mean, why not? Let's do some more Series 1. Oh, that's cool. I'm so happy about that. That makes me happy. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's crazy. I was really expecting some prospect that I've probably never heard of, you know, hoping for, you know, a name like Roman Anthony or something, but I was not expecting David Wright, but very happy to see it. That's cool. All right, there we go. Series 1 Mega Box. I mean, it's fucking 420. Let's smoke. Let's smoke, guys. After this, I'm going to do a little break for myself as well. It'll probably be a half hour, an hour after we finish up this one. But yeah, it's 420. I got to open up some stuff for myself as well. The big thing I'm opening today is a box of black and white, 2025 black and white. I got it from your friend and mine, BB Smith, Chris. He sent me a box. He was able to get some when I couldn't during the insane pre-order that went on. He got one. I didn't, and he was so nice to sell it to me. So I'm going to be opening up that tonight, along with other stuff. All right, fresh one. All right, that's the start of joint number 2. All right, here we go. There's a Jack on the back. Adams, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, and Teal. Hopping to it, Birdsong. Royals Muscle, Myers, Giolito, the Mets, David Ortiz, and Jack Caglianone. All right, Bailey O'Bear, Meyer. Got some league leaders. Roki, that's the first Roki Sasaki I think we've seen. ERA leaders, Soriano, big man this season. Burns, Crushers, Kikuchi, Edmund, Cortez, Lively. Profiles, Bobby Witt, and Francisco Lindor. All right, JT Ginn, McMahon, Ms. Zurowski. The A's, Schneeman, Rayleigh, Melton, Horner, Bart, Hayes, Cubs, J-Rod. We got an upside down 35th anniversary. That always makes me think, do we have an auto? It's Chase Burns. That's going to be like that, what do they call that? Like crackle foil something. And there's the J-Rod. Oh, my joint's still burning. Gotta put it out. All right, we got a Judge on the back, a Bayo on top, Cruz, Rodriguez. We got Trammell, Gosman, Barnett, and just a Stars of MLB. Judgy. All right, Astros, Bobby, Mookie, Trout, 35th, Lawrence Butler, and Christian Yelich. I know. Yep. A's, Acuna. We got Warren, Bautista, Alicia Newman, first pitch for the Blue Jays, and Ellie, Titans of the game. Alejandro Kirk, Soler, Obear, Melton, Marcy, Nick Gonzalez, upside down again. We got Roman Anthony and Pedro Martinez, back-to-back Red Sox. Nick Gonzalez. All right, Tyler Stevenson, Bailey, Vest Peters, Ben Rice. Upside down, we got Jacob Mizurowski, big ticket player Juan Soto, and Kevin Gosman, silver foil. Man, I'm surprised we haven't pulled a relic or anything yet. Not much. The canvas, the vintage stock, those are cool, but I thought from all this retail, I thought we would see a relic at least. Narvaez, Strom, Kemp. We got Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Beck, Chase Burns, Byron Buxton, and there's that Jordan Beck. Kolek, Estrada, Enriquez, Bregman, Yamamoto, Casey, Riley, and Corbin Carroll. I feel like they should have at least two inserts in here. Freeland, Devers, Bubic, Ellie. Jeez, I think that's the first Ellie we've seen. Pedro Pajes, Brady House, Jacob Wilson, Kyle Tucker, 35th anniversary, and a Paul Skeens. That's all we need, just a 35th anniversary and a Stars of MLB or something. Toll, Altuve, Dubon, Crooks, Pasquatch, Roman Anthony, Baseball BFFs, Juan Soto, Matt Chapman, Greatest Hits, Rhett Lauder, Hollow Foil, and that's it. Baseball BFFs. All right, we got Kirsch, Gray, Red Sox, Yoshida, Judge, Carpenter, Lowe, Tatis, Nito, Durbin, Agustin Ramirez, and Jeff Bagwell. All right, last pack. Last pack in the mega box. All right, we got some color. We got some pink at least here. Brandon Marsh, Fuentes, Singer, Rodon, Banfield, Smith, league leaders. We got Spencer Strider, Byron Buxton, and a Dodger, Blake Snell. All right. Take my pinks, I guess. All right. And Strider. That's a good point, Chad. Because I know that the ABS, it adjusts with every batter, so... Alright, let's move this. Alright, had to move the base cards out of the way. Alright, let's see. Let's do let's do the Heritage. These ones have the silver sparkles and the dark red. The dark red base. Yeah, Jeff Bagwell's stance would be like a horizontal rectangle rather than a vertical one. So squatted down. All right, how do we look there? Half and half. There we go. All right, let's do it. All right. All right, Heritage, here we go. Woo! I gotta tell you guys, I'm starting to feel it. All right, shit. Happy 420. Let's go. Michael Taylor, Stanton, Sale, Otani, Ford. Ford is, geez, who is he with now? I can't remember. Can't remember. Acuna, and Luis Garcia, chrome. All right. Kirsch, Arozarena, Albies, Jensen, Chapman, Burns. There's a chrome, Lenine Sosa, and Brenton Doyle. I was thinking it was the Marlins, but I know that's not true. All right, turn his damn joint off. Let's go. All right. Lou Bob on the back. Aaron Judge on the front. There's a red as well. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Mullins, Mizorowski, Jacob deGrom, Mike Tauchman. And our first red is for the Reds, Brian Hayes. Nice color match. That looks good. Rengifo, Cavalli, Thomas, Bednar, Mesa, Contreras. We got Bradish. Under that, we've got a Sparkle, Mike Tauchman. Gee, I think we've got like 3 Tauchmans already. Brian Reynolds. Brady House. Almost looks like it would be an image variation. Almost. Alcantara, Vaughn, Martin, Schneider, Gavin Lux. Under that, we've got a Blue Jay, Davis Schneider, and a record breaker, Riley Green. First player in MLB history to hit 2 home runs in the 9th inning. That is a crazy stat. That's pretty wild. All right, we got Brooks Lee, Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Jackson Churio, Acuna, Wilson, Skubal, and for the Guardians, Parker Messick, refractor. Come on, red ink. I would love to see some red ink. Lowe, Rafaela, Ramirez, Skeens, Kikuchi, Blaylock. That's kind of ugly. I don't know what's up with this here at the top. Jack Little, Melton, Raquette, and Darnell. George Springer. But yeah, that, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I gotta take off my glasses and get a close look. I don't know. Looks like something damaged the top of the card. Well, not much we could do about that. Oh yeah, this picture is from a plant that I grew. Took a good picture of it, and I was like, cool, I'm going to put that on a map. Baldwin, Granillo, Abbott, Vientos, Castellanos, Blade, Altuve, and another red, Brandon Nimmo for the Rangers. Cool. The Reds look good, even on a blue team. Lugo, Logan, Gallen, Mason Miller, Lawler, Baz, and leading fireman, Estevez, and Suarez. Robert Hassel, Cody Clemens, Hassel. That's Rocchio, Fried, Horwitz, Fott, Christian Walker, and Gavin Lux, former Dodger. All right, Loperfido, Shanwell, McKinstry, Bader, Tatis, Profar, Noah Cameron, and a ready in action, Manny Machado. It's kind of a brown one too. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen the black, I've seen the blue. I don't think I've ever seen a brown border ready in action. Interesting. All right, come on, red ink. Geloff, Bailey, Sweeney, Schmidt, Rutschman, Rushing, Mateo, and Manzardo. All base. That would be a wild thing. Pre-rolls in the shipments. Bryce Harper, Sanchez, O'Hearn, Soler, Hader, Darvish, Christian Moore, and Dalton Varsho for the Blue Jays. Got the password on the back. Flaherty, Luzardo, Jo Adell, Meadows, Sanchez, Moncada, and Austin Martin. Silver Sparkle. Another red. Max Fried and Freddie Peralta. Cruz, Martinez. There's a Jack Caglianone. Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Edward Cabrera, and strikeout leaders, Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb. Siegler, Freeland, Schwarber, Kauser, Tovar, Stott, Chapman, and Ryan Jeffers is a chrome. All right, last pack, last chance until we get to the hobby box. Last chance for Heritage. Looks like all base too. Sheehan, Wynn, Kwan, Hoskins, Diaz, Matt Shaw, Ian Seymour, and Ryan Pepiot. Nice all base pack at the end. All right. Last mega box. I wonder if the Heritage hangers have arrived yet. He said subtly to his wife. All right, celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's do it. Let's have a celebration. Fun box. Lots of fun exclusives. And similar to the Fanatics exclusives, I feel like Celebration has a little bit higher hit rate than some of the other stuff. Hidden Mascot would be awesome. Let's see. I hit a Walk This Way. I hit a Dugout Peaks. Um, Nothing huge though for 2026 yet. Had a mascot relic out of 50. Not autograph though. Just the relic. Yeah, usually closer to 6. Maybe in a half hour. All right, let's do it. Celebration. Celebrate good times. We got color right off the bat. Do I see purple? Maybe. All right. Cabrera, Brewers, Harper, Pena, Williams, Stevens, Friedel. Underneath Friedel, we've got Kyle Manzardo, Confetti. We got Jack, Titans of the Game. Chase Burns, 8-bit baller. And perennial all-star Clayton Kershaw. That's what it is, right? Perennial all-star. Yeah. Can't see behind his body. We got Game Day Drip. All right, we got Ellie, Dubon, Varsho, Wood, Freeland, Elliot Ramos. It's a little raised on the bottom center there. Ramos, Guerrero Jr., Vladdy, stars of MLB, Jacob Misiorowski, Baxter, and Matt Chapman. Wu Tang, Game Day Drip. All right. Crooks, Judge, Bubich, Lauer. Wow, Ben Rice. Numbered out of 2026. Where'd that come from? That's not a bad little card for Mantle. That's one of those ones that just kind of sneaks up on you. Ben Rice out of 2026. 11/19. Wow, that could even be a baseball birthday. A birthday. 11/19/2026. So if anybody has any kids on November 19th of this year, that's the card for you. All right, we got a Bobby Witt, perennial all-star. Ellie Dela Cruz, 8-bit baller. Julio, Titans of the Game. And Logan Webb, Confetti. Yeah, Rice is killing it. He's like third in like every category, I think. That's what I hear, at least. All right, Lindor, Larnach, Louder, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, McKinstry, Pepiot. Starting with the upside down stuff early. Paul Skeens, Ben Williamson, Confetti, Jeremy Pena, Hollow Foil. Oops. We got Raymond, the mascot for the Rays, and Gunnar Henderson, Game Day Drip. All these inserts in every pack, I love. This really is one of the best boxes to open for value, for fun. These and the Fanatics Blasters, I recommend those so highly. Kerry Carpenter, Lowe, Messick, Hernandez, McGreevy, Toll, Altuve, Kirsch, Leiter, Gilbert. We got a Randy Johnson Profiles by Griffey. We've got Aaron Judge. Oh man, everything's upside down. Slider for the Guardians. Aaron Judge and Ricky Henderson. 8-bit baller. Stanton, Fernandez, Patrick, Marcy, Bacchus, Ginn, McMahon, Shaw. We've got the Nationals. We've got some upside down stuff. Bryce Harper, Kyle Bacchus, Confetti. That's just the Nationals team card. Shohei, 8-bit baller. And Vlad Jr., perennial all-star. All right, we got half a celebration box left. Then we get into the hobbies. DeGrom, Karros. We've got the A's, Acuna, PCA, greatest hits, Michael Busch. Don't think I've seen this one a lot, to be honest. 4th of July, too. Michael Busch on the 4th of July. Corbin Carroll, Titans of the Game. Carson Williams, 8-bit baller. PCA, perennial all-star. And the second half a box to go. Half a box. Then the hobbies. All right, home run leaders. Skubal, Enriquez, Loperfido, Avila, Kemp, Sosa, Kolek, Smith, Sheets. Big ticket player, Chase Burns. We've got Byron Buxton and Andrew McCutchen. And last one is Dinger for the Rockies. All right, Joe Ryan, Mayo, D-backs. Arenado, Estevez, Narvaez, Strom, Castellanos. We've got Ellie, Travis Adams, Confetti, the base Ritter, Swinging Friar, and Tatis. A couple Padres cards to end off that pack. Roki. We got the ERA leaders, Soriano, Ramirez, Perez, Collins, Aubert, Meyer. There's a Griffey, 35th anniversary. Juan Soto, Titans of the Game. Cal Ripken, 8-bit baller. And Pete Alonso, perennial all-star. Vargas, Pavetta, Burgos, Rogers, Sanchez, Mizurowski. Got the A's, Buxton. Oh boy, lots of upside down stuff here. Let's get rid of those. All right, Jose Ramirez. First pitch is Kelvin Sampson. Brendan Donovan, silver foil. We got a pink hollow foil, Corey Seager. That's pretty nice. Mrs. Met and Corbin Carroll game day drip. Lots in that pack. No number on the pink hollow foil though. All right, we got Tovar, Canzone, Montgomery, Schumann, Cruz, Williams. We got more. PCA Titans of the Game. Tyler Stevenson is a confetti. We got an opening day. Teoscar Hernandez. Opening day foil. Devin Williams. Roman Anthony, 8-bit baller. Got it, Kyle. Keep on stacking them up. Yelich, perennial all-star. CJ Kafis. Doyle. Carter. Freed. Moore. Donovan. We got the Dodgers. Seager. Mike Schmidt. 35th. We got Lindor. Stars of MLB. Mascot. Generic mascot name for the White Sox. And Owen Casey for the Cubs. 8-bit baller. All right, last pack. Bob Seymour, Blaze Alexander, Langoliers, Mauricio, Jack, and Bobby right next to each other. Mookie, Waka, Abrams. We've got a Warming Bernabel confetti. Chase Burns, Stars of MLB, Shohei Ohtani, Game Day Drip, and Mr. Red. And that is that. That's the mega boxes. All right, let's move these ones out of the way. We're going to need lots of space for all the hits coming out of these hobby boxes. All right. What should we do? Let's just do Series 1 first. That way we can kind of split it up a little bit. Let's do it. All right, one white pack. Not really a silver pack this year. All right, let's go. Put this just on the side here. All right, first one. First hobby box, Series 1. Let's do it. Let's hope for some autographs. Kolek, Estrada, Williams, Gilbert, Terong, Keyshaw, Springs. Oh, we got, let's say, is this going to be an all base pack to start us off? Not quite. Camilo Doval, Yuri Perez, and upside down, Texas Rangers team card. Texas Rangers team card. That's a start. All right. One card in the back. Siegler, Freeland, Bubich, Bronx Buddies, Isaac Collins, Diamondbacks, Arenado, and Shad Mayfield. There's our insert. First pitch for the Rangers. Back to back with the Rangers. Is that foreshadowing? Is this a Rangers box? I don't know. Burke, Lauer, Toll, Altuve, Kirsch, Stanton, Fernandez, Vargas, Pavetta, Estevez, Loperfido, and Luinder Avila. Base pack. Come on, Series 1. Letter, Gray, Sox, Tovar, Canzone, Harper, Pena, Jose Caballero. Last one, Corbin Carroll, 35th anniversary. Oh, we got another gold out of 2026. Drew Gilbert, Fuentes, Singer, Doyle, Carter. There's the password. James Wood, Wilson Contreras, and out of 2026 for the Nationals, Andre Lara. Andre Lara, 340 out of 2026. Relatively low number, 340. There we go for the Nats. All right, Ritter, Rodriguez, Bobby. There's Bryce Matthews. A base to go along with the canvas. Bogarts, Rogers, Sanchez, Colton Montgomery, and Frank Thomas. Very nice. 35th anniversary. Big hurt. All right. Shane Smith, Mookie Betts, Young, A's, Acuna, Rock, Fraley, Ramos, Otani, Schumann, Freed, and another base card, Christian Moore. Nothing there. All right, Gavin Sheets, Hunter Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Baez, Rasmussen, English, Carroll. You see that? Shea Langoliers, Ronnie Mauricio, and a big ticket player, Ellie De La Cruz. Man, I can hear the wind blowing outside. Blowing hard. All right, Jorge Soler, Ober, Mayer. RBI leaders, Muncy, Jack, Caglione. Takes two, Gabby Moreno, and I think we have a relic. Chad Stevens on the back, Gabby Moreno, and do we... Oh, got a little busted up corner there a little bit. It is a City Connect, Hunter Green. Not bad. Wish it was numbered. At least the swatch isn't white. Let's get a little cut on one of these corners here. There we go. Hunter Green, City Connect. Don't know if it'll fit in here. Yeah, that's the one. Hunter Green for the Reds. Griffey cards. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we do. We need a nuke. I was hoping that one might have an autograph on it. Once I could tell it was City Connect, I was hoping for an auto. Hey, we still got half the hobby box to go. We could get a bonus. Friedel, Narvaez, Strom, Kemp, Victor, Rangers, Crochet, Larnock, Louder, and Didier Fuentes. All right. Riley Green, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, Stewart, Blaze, DeGrom, Karros, Snell, Royals, Gunner, Greatest Hits horizontal style, Christian Yelich. We're going to get the hits out of the silver packs. Smith, Stevenson, Bacchus, Perdomo, Sasaki, Teoscar, McGreevy, and the Blue Jays. Man, a lot of base packs. All right, Ryan McMahon, Jacob Mizorowski, the A's, Bayo, Soriano, Ryan, Mayo, Shanwell, Duran, Campbell, Vlad Sr., 35th anniversary, and Bubba Chandler. All right, Cruz, Rodriguez, Skubal, Cabrera, Butler, Beatty. Upside down, we've got, wow, nice color match. Jonathan India for Neff. Maybe not a nuke, but that's a nice looking card. Jonathan India, blue foil. Number 9 out of 150. Oh, he's number 6. So close to a number and color match. 009 out of 150. Very nice. Not really anywhere to put that one. There we go. And Ryan Nelson. Rookie of the Year, Jonathan India. Not this year. Former, I guess I should say. Former Rookie of the Year. Astros, Bobby, Mookie, Brewers, Ellie, Varsho, Dylan Cruz, Dodgers, Kramer, Francisco Lindor, big ticket player, and Ryan Jeffers. All right, Acuna, Young, A's, Acuna, Brown, Crooks, Judge, Carpenter, Lowe, Wheeler, Schlittler, and underneath Schlittler is Victor Scott, number 2, silver foil. All right, wins leaders: Kirk, Maxwell, Ober, Messick, Rodon, Benintendi, Darvish, Seymour, and a 35th anniversary, Cam Schlittler. All right, there we go. Getting those rookies. All right, Joe Adele, Meyer, Narvaez, Kyle Teal. Hopping to it, Vest, McLean, Adames, and Brandon Garcia. 2 packs to go in our hobby. Still got our jumbo. Still got our hobby of Heritage. And 2 hangers of Heritage. Just waiting for them to arrive. Get that one up here. Vaughn, Kemp, Sosa, Peters, Rayleigh, Melton, Goodman, Miller, Morales, and Profiles, Francisco Lindor. All right, last pack in the hobby. We still got the silver pack. Mike Yaz, Estrada, Williams, Gilbert, Freeland, Boyd, Horwitz, Gonzalez, Urias, Freeland, Contreras, and a base pack to finish us off. Nolan McLean. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, well. What can I say about that? At least the India. The India is pretty nice. The Hunter Green City Connect. Wish it was numbered. All right. Heritage it is. You're up next. Heritage will do the jumbo hobby, and by then I would definitely think that UPS will have arrived and we'll have our 2 Heritage hangers. If by some reason that doesn't happen, I'll hop back on here when they do get here and we'll rip them open. Oh yeah, silver pack. There it is. Let's do this first. Silver pack. We've got Matt Olson first up. We've got Grant Taylor for the White Sox. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. And last one, no color, Paul Skeens. No ink, no color. Well, we got 2 more. 2 more coming up at the end. All right, let's go. Bottom half. Top half. All right. We've done pretty good with autos as far as Heritage hobby boxes go. Definitely have had better odds than other people, so hopefully we can keep that streak alive and get some ink out of these Heritage packs. All right, come on, Heritage. Happy 420, everyone. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. That was a fair representation of the box as a whole. All right. All right, here we go. Heritage. Still got the hangers. Should have been here an hour and a half ago. All right. Brett Beatty. Spencer Horwitz. Altuve. Fott. Imanaga. Yelich. World Series. A Yamamoto. Light blue sparkle. And a dark gray, charcoal gray, Corey Seager. Ooh, got some more chrome back there. Cavalli, Walker, Tatis, Profar, Cameron, Ellie De La Cruz, record breaker. Corey Seager. And a blue refractor out of 150, Carlos Correa. Check that out. Astros doing pretty good. With the canvas, blue refractor, a gold out of 2026. Not bad. That is 96 out of 150. A fun picture. Yeah, it does almost look like it would be a like a stadium club picture, but no, the base card looks the same. I've seen enough of them. Schmidt, Rushman, Rushing, Caro, Wallner, Varsho, Polanco, and Thomas. And I will go through these and check for short prints as well. They did make it very difficult this year, that's for sure. All right, we got a ready in action in the back. Rayleigh, Campbell, Cabrera, Hayes. We've got Nimmo, Starling Marte for the Mets. We've got the Kershaw, Gray, and Dave Parker, ready in action. The short prints, you have to look up the numbers, and they're just totally spread out throughout the whole checklist, versus like in past years, it was like the last 100 cards. Like if it was a 400 card set, 301 to 400 would all be the short prints. But yeah, they made it difficult this year. It's difficult to find it. It's a pain in the butt. It's not difficult. It's just a pain in the ass. Chandler Simpson, Horner, Abel. Pretty cool. Eovaldi. We got strikeout leaders. Luis Garcia. And the chrome is a short print. Rookie pitchers. Gervais, Perkins, Maxwell, and Smith. All right, Cole Wilcox, Hoskins, Diaz, Shaw, Mizorowski, and we've got a Decal Edge. Hunter Green. Decal Edge is Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. Very cool. And Mason Miller refractor for the Padres. It's a nice refractor. The Decal Edge are roughly one per box, but I have missed them in boxes as well, so take it as you will. About one per box. All right, we've got DeGrom, Tauchman, Martin, McNeil, Lyle. There's a Kurtz. Another short print. This is just a base, though. Little, Melton, Raquette, and Darnell. And look at that smile. Francisco Lindor, the Enterprise. Cool looking insert. I like that one. Another light blue sparkle. We got Buxton, Schneider, Lux, Acuna, Job, Alec Boehm, Mike Burrows is the blue sparkle, and the gray, Sonny Gray. The gray is Sonny Gray. All right, Vlad Jr., Jacob Wilson, Skubal, Skeens, Kikuchi, home run leaders. Oh, there's some ink. George Valera for the Guardians. Doing his best imitation of Fernando Tatis. He looks like Tatis to me. Guardians, Mantle Martyr. I told you we've been on a good streak of ink coming out of these boxes. So very cool. Very happy to see that. George Valera for Mantle. Very cool. Don't know much about George Valera, and by not much, I mean I know absolutely nothing. Look at this, though. We've got a Cal Raleigh, Cal Schwarber, totally miscut. He's got a whole silver line there. Look at way down here, pushed down on the bottom, but look at that space up top. I've seen a lot of bad miscuts out of Heritage. That's one of the worst. Really bad. Oh yeah, Gold Rice. Here it is. Very cool. And it's a birthday card, potentially. 11/19/2026. So very cool. Let's hope Ben Rice can keep it up. A lot of players, I was telling my wife just the other day, a lot of players kind of struggle their second year, kind of have that sophomore slump. But Ben Rice has been the exact opposite. He's just stepped his game up. Consistent. Blaylock, Casti, Blade, Severino, Torres, Jones, Mateo, and Burns. All right, I can see we've got a blue ready in action. Chapman, Burns, Pena, Volpe, John Kenzie Noel. Again, same thing, just smashed down at the bottom. Anyways, Raley and Schwarber, the exact same players as the other one. Edgar Caro, Gray, and is that Matt Casey or Owen Casey? Owen Casey, ready in action. Matt Shaw, Owen Casey, Matt Casey, Owen Shaw. Who can keep these Cubbies, keep their names straight? All right. Naylor, Miller, Lawler, Hader, McMahon, Weisenhunt, J.P. Crawford for the Mariners, and Shane Baz for the Rays. Thinking that one might be a short print. Peyton Toll, Darvish, Moore, stolen base leaders, Seiya Suzuki, Rafi Devers. That looks like an image variation to me. It is. Yes, sir. Rafi Devers image variation. Giants. E. Kool-Aid grabbed that one. Some plastic there. E. Kool-Aid. Nice little pickup for the Giants. That's cool. All right, now we're starting to fill things up here. J.P. Crawford is a chrome, and Randy Arozarena is a gray. A couple J.P. Crawfords back to back. All right, Parker Meadows, Sanchez, Moncada, Collins, Langford, Medroth, Seymour, and Ryan Weathers. All right, Burleson, Tovar, Stott, Chapman, Keyshaw, Barger, Mackenzie Gore, Blue Sparkle, a gray, Dalton Rushing. Man, he's been crushing it too. Dalton Rushing hit some big home runs. Couldn't get past the Rockies though. Marte, Lindor, Abrams, Robert, Record Breaker, Riley Green. We got Brooks Lee, Mike Burrows, and Spencer Strider. All right, Sal Perez, Andahar, McLean, Ciccone, Springer. Oh, check this out. I love these. Another Giants hit too. Joe Altobelli, the manager for the Giants 50 years ago. We got a 1970, what is it, 76, 77? What year is this? So this has got to be 77, right? 1977 buyback. Joe Altobelli, manager for the Giants. Wow. Nothing to speak of for the Giants for over 2 hours, and then all of a sudden, a couple nice Giants cards. We got Reese Olson and Cal Raleigh. All right, 3 more packs of Heritage. There's a Ben Rice. All right, Jung-Hoo Lee, Ben Rice, Abreu, Mesa, Contreras, Baldwin. Dylan Cease, nice color match for the Blue Jays. Diamondbacks, Jordan Lawler, refractor. Yeah, I imagine they don't buy them if they're really, really in bad shape. But yeah, most of them are in pretty good shape. Maybe some soft corners, but all in all, pretty good shape. All right, Will Smith, Bradish, Ohtani, Ford, Clemens, Loperfido. We've got Chrome, Mackenzie Gore, and a Spencer Torkelson. Nothing special there. The Law. All right, one more bit of chrome to come out of these Heritage packs. All right, here we go. Jordan Westberg, Acuna, Jensen, Manzardo, Max Fried, and Freddie Peralta, victory leaders. Nice rookies card. That is Gervais, Perkins, Smith, and Maxwell, rookie pitchers. Oh, there's a short print for sure. Tyler Soderstrom. That one's an easy one to remember. And another short print. Rookie outfielders, Drew Gilbert, Kennedy Corona, Tristan Peters, and Justin Dean. Nice. All right, and that is our heritage until the hangers come. Which leaves us with a jumbo hobby. Ugh. Stretch out the old back here. Here we go, jumbo hobby. Let's get the big 420 knife gifted to us. 420. It's 420 somewhere. $420 somewhere. $620 here. $920 on the East Coast. All right, here we go. 2 silver packs in here as well. 1 and 2. Sit them right there. All right, last big box. Really hope those hangers get here in the next 20 minutes or so. They should. Wonder if I could look on my phone. Wonder if I can see. Oh yeah, like 30 minutes ago. Can you go grab it? Sweet. All right. All right, big hits. Man, we had some cool stuff come out so far, but that Bryce Matthews canvas, the who was this? Cole Young vintage stock, and honestly, the David Wright autograph are kind of what sticks out to me. Those are the 3 that have really put a smile on my face. All right, let's do it. And we'll have some hangers to do still. Couple heritage hangers. All right, here we go. Get some out of here. What's right about there? All right, get through these. Burns, Kikuchi, Bernabel. There's a Mizrowski. Aaron Judge. And a Kyle Teal. All right, let's move some of these base cards, though. Got all these heritage cards in the way. All right, here we go. Back of the pack. Let's see the good stuff. Hopping to it. Reed Detmers. Will Vest. Upside down, we've got something. We've got Mookie Betts. RBI leaders. Silver foil. Vest, Betts, and big ticket players, Mike Trout. Thank you. Looks big. All right. McGreevy, Blue Jays, Shanwell, Duran, Campbell, Beatty, Cruz, Trout, Bautista, Soler, Mayer, Kolek, Pavetta. All right, Brenton Doyle, Bob Seymour, Evan Carter. Upside down, we got something. We got some other thing. Oh, we got an autograph. We got an autograph. All right. That's a start. Fernando Tatis, 35th anniversary. Ichiro, profiles. Bob Seymour. We've got a Phillies card upside down, but on top of that, we've got Carson Weisenhunt. Out of nowhere, like I said, the Giants. With all the hits. Carson Weisenhunt. E. Kool-Aid. Not bad. All right, there's the Phillies team card. That's the Sand Glitter. The Jumbo exclusive Sand Glitter parallel. Yeah, I don't know about that signature. That's that new school signature style. Some might call it lazy. Dodgers, Kramer, Wheeler, Schlittler upside down for some reason. Not a first print run or anything like that. Darvish, Seymour, McLean, Adames, Ogasawara, Johnston, that is Gonzalez, Heim, Logan, Gilbert, Freeland, Toll, Altuve, DeGrom, Karros, Perdomo, Lindor, Sasaki, Soriano, Joe Ryan. All right, what do we got back here? We got Kobe Mayo. We've got an upside down Lawrence Butler. It's a silver foil. I thought it might be a sand glitter, but it's silver foil. J-Rod, 35th anniversary. And a Shohei all-tops team. All right, we got wins leaders. Ramirez, Perez, Collins, D-backs. Alvarez, this is a Roman Anthony. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Glad to see you again. Strider, Giolito. There's a Mizorowski. Corbin Carroll, Crochet, all right, Bryce Terang, Luke Keyshaw. That is average leaders. We've got Derek Jeter, Roman Anthony, greatest hits, Jeter 35th and upside down. Jackson Merrill, Sand Glitter. That's a pretty cool looking card. I could dig it. All right, Bryce Harper, Pena, Josh Nixon, James Wood, Snell, Contreras, Henderson, Teoscar, Brian Hayes, J-Rod, Trammell. We've got Bobby, Mookie, Acuna, Springs, Bronx Buddies, Blaze Alexander, Miguel Vargas, Jake Fraley. All right, we got some upside down stuff here. We got PCA, big ticket player. Looks like we might have a gold. Otto Kemp is a 35th anniversary. Brett Beatty, silver foil. And is this a yellow rainbow? KC, Michael Wacha. Is this to 375? 399. 263 out of 399. Both colors were for the Royals, Jonathan India and Michael Wacha. That's really about the only color we had with any numbering on it besides the gold. So, not bad for Neff. Well, I don't have anybody to sell base cards with for these sets anymore. He only did Series 1 too. It wasn't. He didn't do Heritage. But Series 2, I'll have that again, where the guy on Reddit buys up the base cards. But I mean, if you don't want your base cards, I can use them to donate to the Little League. But normally I just ship everything. So it's up to you though. Your choice. Bregman, Yamamoto, Pajes, Tigers, Pasquatch, Tatis. We've got O'Neill, Cruz, Bradley, Bobby and Mookie every time. Cal Rayleigh, Melton, Boyd, Horwitz, Gonzalez, Urias, Sosa. Yeah, if you don't want your base, I'll take it because I can. Like I said, I donate it to the Little League. All right, we got, I believe, our relic here. Jack Perkins. We've got Cal Rayleigh, Profiles. Jose Altuve is a 35th anniversary. Andrew Vaughn, Sand Glitter. We've got a 75th anniversary foil, Logan Gilbert. Those are pretty cool. And it's numbered out of 75. I thought that it was. Had to double check. Seattle. Logan Gilbert. Man, Seattle doing good too. Griffey cards. Had to double check. 75th anniversary. 5 of 75. Logan Gilbert. 2 nice numbered parallels for the Mariners. Very nice. And we got a relic in here too, I believe. It's thick, I'm pretty sure. Jack Perkins there. That's our base. Andrew Vaughn. Where's our front? Right here. Here we go. It is second baseman Christian Moore for the A's. Or for the Angels. For the Halos. Very thin, very base relic card. Christian Moore for the Angels. Let's see if that fits. There we go. All right, now we keep hunting. 4 more packs. Could still be some good stuff in here. All right, what's your name on here? C3 3456. What is your Reddit? Oh, we got a first pitch. Jesse Eisenberg. And I'll keep your base. That way, not so much to ship. If you want, I can give you just like, I'll just keep the duplicates if you want one of each or something like that. Brandon Walter. You can DM me whenever. Will Banfield, Smith, Manea, Birdsong, Muscle, Profar. There's another Ben Rice, Pepiot, Church, Sagano, Castellanos, Ritter, Smith, Sheets, Stevens, Friedel, Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Meyer, Melton, Naylor, Wu, Weisenhunt, Freeman. All right, Adolis Garcia, Dylan Beavers. Got an upside down Red Sox, I can tell you that much. It is Christian Campbell and Dylan Beavers' 35th anniversary. Silver foil, Christian Campbell. There's a base Beaver. Greatest hits. All right, Garcia, Goodman, Miller, McLean, Volpe. There's a Basayo. Mize, Caminero. Enriquez. We got the Brewers. Ellie, Dubon. All right, Varsho. Jimmy Crooks. Aaron Judge, greatest hit. Nolan Ryan, 35th. And upside down, Mike Yaz, Sand Glitter. Oh man, this stack is big. Don't want to stack up the last two the last two packs. It's too much. There we go. All right, 2 packs. Then I can get the Heritage hangers as well. All right, Thomas, Horner, Bart, Lara Schmidt, Bubba Chandler. Not seen a lot of him. Barger, there's a Jonah Tong, Skeens, India, Ruiz. All right, we've got Cam Devaney, Jackson Holiday, Paul Skeens, big ticket player. Shoeless Joe Jackson, finally got one of these. I've been wanting to pull one of these. It has taken me a long time. That's pretty cool. Oh, gotta open up new top loaders. Finally got a Shoeless Joe. Hometown legend. That's funny. Pretty cool. Put that one back here. All right, we got Jackson Holiday, and behind him, Joe Adell, Sand Glitter. Oh, that's pretty cool. We just got a brand new minor league stadium built um, like 10 miles away from the old stadium. But pretty cool stuff, yeah. Brand new stadium for the used to be the Ranch Cucamonga Quakes. Now they're the Ontario Tower Buzzers. But fun stuff. Can't wait to go there. Freeman, Martinez, Patrick, Marcy, Rogers, Sanchez, Montgomery, Schumann, Acuna, Adele, Yaz, Merrill, Altuve, Kirsch, Marsh, Frazier. There's a Kurtz. Padres, Peterson, Fraley. All right, last little bit of our jumbo. Chandler Simpson, Style and Smiles, Colton Cowser. There's our upside down stuff. Juan Soto profiles. Frank Thomas, 35th anniversary. And last one is a Philly, Juan Duran silver foil. All right, let's see here. Let's get these hangers open. All right, there's one. Where is number two? There it is, fresh out of the delivery box. 2 heritage hangers. We've still got our silver packs as well. Not yet. I'm actually going to put those right up here so we don't forget about them. But since those are the best things that we got, let's save those for the very end. All right, always fun to test the theory. Are hangers bangers? All right, get rid of them. Here we go. All right, number one. All right, Logan Webb, Gallen, Sanchez, O'Hearn, Soler, Flaherty, Luzardo, Adele, Freeland, Schwarber, Carter, Kyle Teal, Lewis, Yasavage. I think this one might be a short print. Martin, Lindor, Andahar, Kefis, Dominguez, Martinez. There's a record breaker, Pete Alonso, Luis Gil, PCA, Bryce Terang, and Adolis Garcia. All right, for the good stuff. Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman. Oh, we got an Enterprise. Ooh, Jack Caglione. That's pretty nice. Nice one for Neff. Logan Webb is a chrome. Oh, check this out. Is this the exclusive here? This is like that dark maroon kind of color. Diamondbacks, a pitcher. It is Eduardo Rodriguez. That's a cool color. Orion Kerkering and Javi Baez. I don't know. I like the hangers. I like the colors on them. Looking good. Burgundy, like Ron Burgundy. Ooh, gold. There's that Carlos Correa. Same base picture. All right, looks like we got something good in this one. Looks like we got a gold. Hyson Kim, Suarez. There's a Roman Anthony. Pena, Williamson, Ballesteros, Smith, De La Cruz, Diaz, Martin, Schneider, Lux, Acuna, Wilson, Skubal, Skeens, Kikuchi, Blaylock, Casti, McMahon, Hassan Kim on the Braves, Mookie, Robles, Hoffman, Bobby Witt, Suarez, Carroll. All right, now let's see here. We got the, again, I don't know the exact color, the purple Matt Strom. We've got a Caden Dana. I believe that's just a base. I don't even think that's a short print. We've got the Burgundy Sparkle for the Angels, Zach Neto. I like that color. Very cool color. Carlos Correa. We've got AL Championship, George Springer. Junior Caminero, Raw Power. And the gold refractor. Oh, and it's a short print. Oh, my. It is. What position? Catchers. Rafael Flores, Jimmy Crooks, CJ Stubbs, and Will Banfield. 12 of 50. Wow, that's pretty wild. Well, one hanger was a banger. That's pretty cool. 12 of 50. Rookie catcher's gold refractor. Flores, Crooks, Stubbs, and Banfield. So it's going to be between Pirates, Cardinals, Nationals, or Reds. That's a tough one. All right, we'll put that one up there. All right, last two packs are our silver packs here. For 420, I would be remiss if I did not blow some smoke on these last two packs. So who gets that? That's a good question. Usually what I would do is I would just give it to whoever has like the shortest stack that didn't get a lot of hits. But that's a fairly legitimate hit. So I think everybody deserves a equal shot at it. So you know what I could do real quick? Do I have the tablets here still? Yeah. I'll make a wheel real quick and we'll do it right now. And one of those four teams will randomly get it. Yeah, I'll just cut it up, and each team will get the little mini picture of their 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 player. Damn it. Just knocked the cherry out of my joint. All right. Let's make this wheel up real quick. It'll only take me 2 seconds. New. All right. We got the Pirates, Cardinals, Nationals, and Reds. So we'll do Pirates. Cardinals. Nats. and Reds. Is that right? Yep. Pirates, Cardinals, Nats, Reds. All right. So there's our wheel. Let's make it spin a good 50 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's give that away right now. Let's get to the bottom of this. Full screen. All right, so we've got Cardinals, Pirates, Reds, Nats. Here we go. I'm a cougher, that's for sure. Oh, who's it gonna be? Reds. Pirates. Is it gonna make it to the Cardinals? I think it is. It made it. Cards, I believe that's Black Grays. Yup. Closed us out. And there we go. I think that was the best way to do it when you got a legitimate hit like this, a refractor out of 50. I think everybody deserves an equal shot. So there it is. Congratulations, Charles. That one's going to you. All right, silver packs. Here we go. We got one more auto hiding in here. An auto, some color. We've got to have something. Got to have something, I think. All right, Sam Basayo. Mike Piazza. We've got a horizontal Pete Crow Armstrong. And last one, Josh Nixon Garcia. The password. All right, here we go. Last one. Last pack, then we'll go over all the hits. I'm going to say happy 420 at least one or two more times. And then we'll see. Okay, here we go. Francisco Lindor on top. Junior Caminero. Vlad Sr. The Expos goes to the Nats. And oh my gosh, we don't have color. Let's see if we got some ink on it at least. Cal Ripken Jr. No ink, all base. Well, that's the way it goes. All right, well, it's been a fun 420. Let's go over these hits. Let's see what we got. Let's just start back here. How about that? We've got the Shoeless Joe Jackson. Been wanting to pull one of these. I'm glad I finally got one at least. We got the Roman Anthony. These are all from the flagship box. Roman Anthony, Chrome Flagship. Bobby Witt, Chrome Flagship. And Cal Raleigh, Chrome Flagship. Good players. We got Ben Rice out of 2026. 11/19, 2026. Andy Lara out of 2026. That's 340 out of 2026. We got the Shohei Pink Sparkle. Nothing too special about that, but a little special, I guess. The Christian Moore for the Angels base relic. City Connect relic for the Reds, Hunter Green. Decal Edge Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. We got a George Valera Real One auto for the Guardians. Just a base auto. Another base auto, Carson Weisenhunt. Baseball Stars auto. We got the Raffy Devers image variation. Sticking with all the Giants hits real quick. And the 1977 buyback, Joe Altobelli, manager of the Giants. Crazy. 1977 card. All right, let's see. What else? We've got these numbered cards. How about this? The Logan Gilbert out of 75. 5 of 75 for the Mariners. Cole Young, also for the Mariners, a vintage stock out of 99. This is 54 of 99. How about a David Wright auto? Kind of came out of nowhere. Not expecting David Wright. I was definitely expecting a prospect that maybe I'd heard of. But David Wright, 7 of 12. What a cool little thing to pull out of a bonus box. That's pretty cool. We got the short print, the gold refractor out of 50. Going to go to the Cardinals right here. Jimmy Crooks going to the Cards. 12 of 50. Gold refractor. Jonathan India, blue foil out of 150. Michael Wacha, yellow rainbow foil out of 399. And a couple big ones. Bryce Matthews, canvas stock out of 50. 24 of 50 for the Astros. Very cool. Brian Abreu out of 2026. 1432 out of 2026. And a Carlos Correa out of 150. A blue refractor Carlos Correa. 96 out of 150. So that does it. Lots and lots of base cards. Lots of stuff to sleeve. And quite honestly, a lot of fun on 420. I really like that David Wright. I think that's a pretty cool one. The Bryce Matthews, the canvas are very, very cool. I like those a lot. So those ones, they hit really nice for me. I hope you like the cards that you hit. And yeah, we got more stuff coming up. I got more stuff. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a break with this company's cards, Pulse. They have some dual autograph, kind of like dynamic duels that Topps has. Well, they got some with dual autographs guaranteed in boxes. I got a couple of those on the way. I've got a box battle coming up with YBRB and lots of other stuff. So keep it tuned here. We got a lot of stuff going down. We got a couple. I'm going to do a multi-year Series 1 jumbo hobby break. Lots of stuff coming up. So keep it tuned here. Keep your notifications on. Thanks for hanging out on 420. Have a safe one, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.